Well, hello and welcome. I just decided to just hop in the car and head out, heading east. I'm now in the town of Moriarty, New Mexico, and I'm going to head a little farther east, then south to Estancia. And when I get there, look around a little bit, then I'm going to head and explore a new town called Willard, New Mexico, just a small town. For some reason, it came across my radar, and I wanted to go explore. So we're just getting out, just to clear my head on a very cold, breezy day here, and explore and see what we can find. Let's go. Well, I came across this before I got out of Moriarty. Some very cool old cars here. Check this out, these old trucks. Hard to see through the fence, but they are not open to walk in there. Look at that whole thing. That cool? Well, I'll be darned. I just saw the sign there. It says Lewis Antique Auto and Toy Museum. Check it out next time we're up here and they're open. Well, I'm having a hard time getting out of Moriarty here. They're working on the highway going south to Estancia, so I had to take a detour, and I ran into a little park here, a little memorial park, I guess. Check this out. See how the wind is blowing? It's quite cold in the East Mountains. I had no idea this was here. Moriarty Veterans Monument. Very nice. Bunch of names up on the wall. Honor those who have served our country. I'm always so used to taking the same highways to where I'm going, or close to where I'm going, and pass up little hidden treasures. Nice little park here to just kind of walk around and stretch your legs. Let's go this way and see what this little house is over here. It's like a tombstone. It's more of a dedication plaque. Moriarty Garden Center, sponsored by Moriarty Garden Club. Huh. I guess they don't want anybody messing with that. Finally made it to Estancia, New Mexico. Well, this is a good place to stop and stretch the legs. Pretty interesting little town. Next town we're going to try to find is Willard. I don't think I've ever been there. Maybe passed through, but another lifetime ago. But we're just going to poke around here a little bit, just stretch out, look around a little bit, and I'd be remiss if I didn't go visit the old Sears and Roebuck house. I'll show you that in a little bit, if we can find it. I think these are the original buildings, the original main part of town. Very cool, love it. EMW Gas Association, 1989. I do good. Check out this old truck or Jeep. Almost looks like a military vehicle. Nice big back there. That is pretty cool. There's some gas tanks back here too. Huh, wonder what they use that for. Nice little town, nice and quiet. Other than the traffic, unfortunately. Senior Citizen Center. Oh, I better check in. I'll be wondering where I've been. Excuse me? Now there was a cool old dilapidated house down here. I'm hoping it's still there. It's pretty awesome. Someone told me it was originally a Sears and Roebuck's catalog order. Back in the 20s, 30s, I guess, you could order a house and all the supplies and you'd build your house yourself. Aha, I do see it ahead there. They should make that a little county monument or something. Now it's pretty scary now and you can't really get to it because of the fencing, but you can get a pretty good look at it. There she is. No trespassing. You guys are trespassing. Huh? Yeah, I see you through the window back there. That's all right. I notice a lot of the outer buildings have completely fallen down. There was one right here, and there was another one back here. Really nice big barn. I guess it just fell down. Hey, this isn't really going to last much longer either. It's being trampled by cattle now. Isn't that amazing? Can you imagine building that yourself? Wow, kind of looks like the Munsters house or something scary. Be a great little Halloween place. Look how we're out here in the middle of nowhere. It's probably really out in the middle of nowhere back when it was built. Cool, huh? Well, moving on to Willard. Willard, New Mexico. Is that all right with you? Oh, he's ignoring me. Bye. All right, I'm getting out of here. We finally made it to the town of Willard. Let's check it out. Well, the first thing I noticed is a pretty ornate looking church off the main road here a bit. Very interesting steeple there for sure. I hear a train a-whistling. Seems like a lot of abandoned buildings and houses in town so far, which are always interesting. You can really hear that train. There he is. There's a plaque here. I was hoping to find the date, but oh, here we go. I can't read this. Looks like it's in Italian or something. This is 1912 right there. Looks like there may have been a home right here at one time. Little walkway into an empty field. Wow, this looks like would have been a barbecue and hamburger joint at one time. Well, there sure is a lot of traffic going through this small town. Actually, it's a little bigger than I thought. A little more spread out. Very interesting little town. Now, it looks like we have an old abandoned. It says Willard Mini Mart. It was a gas station at one time. But why are those prices like that? $3.50, $4.99? I can't believe they were prices like that when this place went out of business. Look at this thing. It looks like a chopped down Humvee. Nice and quiet when the cars quit coming. A lot of broken down cars, barns. Over here, there's a sign that says Village of Willard welcomes you. Village Hall, Fire Department, Senior Citizens. I got to check in. And the post office.
There, you hearing it blow?
Right.
Steam locomotives.
I love that sound.
Oh yeah, well it goes all the way back to, this town's over 100 years old. And it was the train that made it.
I see.
You know where Fort Sumner is?
Oh yeah.
Billy the Kid's buried there. You know the John Wayne movies when the cowboys and Indians and robbed the trains? Right there, buddy.
Wow. Well, that was the coolest thing. I looked back down to where I'd parked and I saw this guy walking around my car and I thought, oh no, so I hurried back. I go, I'm probably on his private property. And I get up there and I say, oh, am I on your private property? I'm sorry, let me move it. He goes, oh no, that's all right. I was just seeing what's going on, what you're doing. I said, oh, just walking around, exploring. He started telling me all about the town, and he owned that building there with the false top there. Well over 100 years old. He said this town started because of the railroad, and there used to be 7 hotels here, because if you missed a train, you had to stay, because there was only north and south and east and west. But of course, I don't think there's any hotels at all now. I don't think you can even stay here. Let's just stay here at this park. But that was pretty awesome. He thought Willard was one of the founding members' last name. And I'm thinking probably early 1900s. So it's very awesome. This town has a lot to offer. This is Ernestine Memorial Park. Died in line of duty, 1995. Ah, there's some life. The Willard Cantina and Cafe. Very cool. Okay, we are now heading south of Willard. And believe it or not, I am looking for a place called the actual geographical center of New Mexico. The actual right in the middle, the center. And I think there's some kind of plaque or a pole or something there. Never heard of it. Let's see if we can find it. Ay, what do I get myself into? Well, we got up to this private property here. And we did find the gate. It says Gateway to Geometrical Center of New Mexico. If main ranch gate is open, geo-coachers are welcome to drive to the flagpole. Okay, this just got interesting. Makes me a little nervous driving on people's private property. Oh my gosh, this is making me nervous. Oh, well, there's another sign over here. Humphrey Cemetery flagpole. Whew. I had no idea this was going to be so challenging. Dirt is nice and soft, sliding around. Oh my goodness. I think we made it. Humphrey, center of New Mexico. There's your longitude and latitude. Where the New Mexico map diagonals cross. I'll be darned. I am standing in the very center of New Mexico. We are out in the middle of nowhere. Woo! Talk about solitude. Whew. That was some anxiety. I had no idea where I was going, but I found it. What a feeling! What a feeling to kind of conquer your fears a little bit. I didn't know if it'd be muddy or going through people's property. Don't know if they're going to close the gate on you. You never know, but whew, we made it. Now let's get the heck out of here. Goodbye, center of the universe. Center of New Mexico. Probably never see you again. But at least I can say I've been here. Actually, I'm glad that gate wasn't open. That would have been a heck of a walk up here. I can't even see that gate, and it's quite windy and quite cold. So thank goodness for these nice people letting us come through their property. Well, it's time to head back to Willard, and eventually to Estancia. So let's get going. Woo! Woo, woo, whoa, 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 whoa. Well, Willard, thank you so much for your hospitality. And now it's time to say goodbye. Alrighty then. Made it back to the town of Estancia. Hasn't changed since we were here last. Now, if I remember right, there is a cool park down here with a nice big pond. Let's go check it out while we're here. The wind is still blowing, but much warmer. Nice little relaxing little lake here. Whew, good place to stop and stretch the legs. Beautiful. The wind is really making the ripples on the water, which I think is pretty cool. I've got a bunch of luminarias. I bet that looks beautiful at night around the pond here. Let's go find some ducks. Here they come. I may have spoke too soon. That wind is quite chilly. It's warm one minute and cold the next. Isn't that the way it goes? Whew. If you wait for the weather to be perfect, you never get out of the house. Ah, there's a bunch of duckos over here. Ah, they see me coming, they're gonna jump in the water. Going for a float. Nice little stream here. Nice little stream going into the pond. Let's walk up and see where this stream is coming from. Woo! Yeah, that's a cold wind. Never been up this way before. This is pretty cool. That water is really clear. Must be a fountain or something. Oh yeah, keep off water fountain. It's a Wheel of Fortune moment right there. Nice little shelter over here. Pergola. Oh, we should get that fire going. Woo-hoo. Well, I think that's going to do it. Whew! I am freezing. I am tired. I am hungry. But that's all right. You got to get out and enjoy life. I think we caught some pretty interesting stuff today. I hope you enjoyed it. And I appreciate you coming along. I appreciate you watching. And I guess it's time to head on back home to Albuquerque. Take care of yourself and those around you. Bye for now. That's nice to see they have the old dangerous stuff from when I was a kid. Don't see these around much more anymore. Yep, still works. Bye, ducks.